So like we mentioned, the Minnesota Vikings 53-man rooster is far from set as they put in a waiver claim and were rewarded with recently cut New York Giants linebacker Ryan Connelly. Now, the name sounds familiar. He was a star in high school in the metro area, Eden Prairie High School. Mike Grant doing some great things out there. But then, became a Badger. But hold that against him. And I've been told that Vikings did have interest in Connolly last year, the 2019 draft, where the Giants took him in the 5th round, up at the top at 143. Because remember, the Vikings did take a linebacker that same round in the 5th at 162, Cameron Smith. So it worked out. It was Kismet. Ryan Connelly is now in purple. So let's talk about the brand new Vikings linebacker today. So background on him. 24 years old, 6'2", 242. Like we mentioned, was a 5th round pick by the Giants last season. Star Eden Prairie High School. Ended up going to the Badgers, which, multi-year starter at Wisconsin, racked up 159 career tackles, 29 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, 2 picks, as well as 13 All Big Ten in 2018, his senior season. Combine-wise, it wasn't a plus athlete, but was seen as a tough, physical kid, good nose for the ball, just a really solid inside linebacker, and at minimum, be a decent special teamer, maybe work his way up, be a ham and egg starting inside linebacker, which was the hope. Giants picked him up in the 5th round and actually played in all 4 games start of the season. Actually started 3 games for Big Blue. Played 187 snaps, racked up a 74.6 PFF coverage grade because he had 2 picks during that time. Got a sack as well as 14 tackles. Great start to his career, especially as a 5th round pick. Unfortunately, tore his ACL in the 4th game against Washington. Fully recovered and was really having a great training camp by all available reports. So was seen as a big surprise cut. The Giants tried to get him down onto the practice squad. Didn't work. Vikings won the waiver claim despite being in 25th position. And the Vikings have been trying to find that true 5th linebacker because of Cameron Smith needing open heart surgery, as well as concerns of Ben Gedeon. He's going to start the season on the PUP. They've been trying to find that 5th guy, play some special teams, as well as be a decent backup behind Barr, Kendricks, Wilson, and the rookie 4th rounder Troy Dye. So they initially brought in Quentin Pauling. He ended up on IR. Hardy Nickerson Jr. Made the initial 53. I think that hasn't been reported yet, but all likelihood they're going to be swapping out spots, as well as they brought in UDFA's Jordan Fair and Blake Lynch. Didn't work out there, as well as David Reese II. So now they bring in Connolly, where he's played some backup middle linebacker. I think he'll be a decent contributor on special teams to start, as well as, if poop does hit the fan, if there is some alien abductions, could start in a pinch. I think that he certainly would be a great understudy for Kendricks, as well as I think he does have enough size to hold up at that strong side linebacker spot instead of Anthony Barr. Or he doesn't really have the measurements and athletic ability to be an edge rusher, but being a off-ball linebacker in this league certainly could do that. And yeah, the Vikings go from there. They got a player that they wanted last season. Now he's back into the fold, and now they see him as an upgrade over Hardy Nickerson Jr., a spot that they've been trying to upgrade for a while. So now also, Courtney Cronin reported that the Vikings didn't put any waiver claims on any safety. So I was like, okay, great. But Vikings bring back hashtag one of us, one of our own. Eden Prairie star Ryan Connelly is now a Viking. What are your thoughts on him? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.